Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. The Simpsons, Bart vs. the Juggernauts. Okay, this one is personal. Let me take you back to Christmas 1992, when a 5-year-old Brian had a Game Boy and believed that all games were great. He enjoyed classics like Tetris, Alleyway, Super Mario Land 1 and 2, and Kirby's Dream Land. His parents decided to get him a new game, Bart vs. the Juggernauts, and that day, Brian learned that not all games were good. In fact, some were completely awful. I could never get past the first stage, and it's one of the few Game Boy cartridges I traded away to my friends because I didn't want it after like a month. The fact is, back then, Simpsons games were just never very good. This one was developed by Imagineering, the same company that put out several other Simpsons games that were pretty bad, and a whole lot of other licensed games, also bad. But now I'm curious, was it really as bad as I remember, or was I just a dumb kid who couldn't appreciate its greatness? I mean, the cover is certainly appealing. Nicely drawn picture of Bart, I presume those are the Juggernauts back there, some nuclear waste. This is a really nice cover, but don't fall for it. It lies. Or does it? As I said, this one is personal. It's time for me to revisit Simpsons Bart vs. the Juggernauts. It's been so very long, my old rival. The Simpsons Bart vs. the Juggernauts, TM. Look at that vague animation. Well, Bart looks okay, actually. It has been so long. Let's go. Live from the Springfield Arena. I can't do voices, so we won't. Week 1. Goals to make $10,000. We have Dr. Marvin Monroe's Hop, Skip, and Fry. And Captain Murdoch's Skateboard, Bash, and Crash. This is moving automatically, by the way. Let's do this one. You have to hit A at the right time. There's no reason for that to happen. I am going into this a little biased because I remember hating this game. Okay, I hit one button and it skipped the tutorial, I think. Okay, up and down to move, and A to go forward. And I think you just have to avoid stuff. I hate this game. I did it! Hiya! I think this is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game. Pretty impressive performance, eh, Doctor? It sure was, Kent. I made $4,000 from that? And now... Gee, I wonder, which should we pick? This is the one that I remember being far, far worse. Okay. What do I do? I have a ball. Okay, so we have to stay on the white, I guess. No! Stay on the white. No, no, no! Oh god, why? Why did I... What? The controls. I beg of you. It's game over, isn't it? Yep, that's it. Okay. This game tortured me as a child. I am determined to work out all of my issues right now. I don't care. I really don't care. I extra don't care. I want another shot at that thing. If you hold A, you jump over 2. Do something! Why? What do I do with the ball? I'm hitting all of the buttons. Oh, there we go. Please do not ask me how I did that. I literally just mashed the buttons until something happens. Okay. That time, it changed under me. Oh, it's so awkward to move. That said, I was about to say it's not as bad as I remember, and I guess it really isn't now that I can figure out what to do, but it just controls awkwardly. Here we go. Why-ya! What? What? Hang on. Confusion. How do I actually do this? I thought you just had to get up enough speed. Do I have to hit a certain button? What? Oh, you can kind of control yourself in midair. I see. Okay, I did it. I made a Sorry? Oh, right. I failed that first one. Alright, no. I'm getting another shot at the ball throwing thing. I want to see more games in this. I'm determined. I've never actually looked up what the other games in this are. I can never get past this stupid ball grid thing. Why? What do I do? Again, do not ask me to explain what it takes to throw the ball. I genuinely don't know. It changed in midair! Oops. And then eventually something happens. But I hate everything right now. I swear, this game is my kryptonite. Or maybe it's just not very good. Whoa, whoa. Before I played this game, I thought video games were all perfect and amazing. This game changed things. Okay, that worked. Mash the buttons. Mash the buttons! Mash them! Why? Hey, come on. There we go. No! I was hitting down as he hit me! Let's get out of here. Please! A, B, A, B, 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 A, B, okay. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god. All these years later, I've learned nothing in the 25 years since I last played this game. All my skills at video games, I cannot beat this level. And all the personal stuff aside, the game is just kind of boring. The controls are awkward, the games are short and sort of dull. It's not awful, it really isn't. I've played far worse on the Game Boy. There's just, I don't know, nothing that makes it stand out other than The Simpsons. Okay, we got one in. Please hit buttons. Bam. It just changes, and there's no way of knowing. I think it swaps back and forth, but it's so hard to tell when it's going to happen. It seems to happen at random times. And we're not going to make enough money to get to the next level. This is my course. Whoa! What'd I just do? Maybe that extra skateboard will be enough to propel us to the next round? Screw this game, man. I feel like I just exercised a big, awful demon. As a kid, I could never get past those first two stages, and now all these years later, I still can't get past them. The skateboarding one was okay, but still had some awkward controls, and at times felt like there was nothing you could do to stop from slowing down. But the basketball grid one was far worse, with terrible controls, insta-deaths you couldn't avoid, and unresponsive mechanics that felt like you were in a struggle with the game itself rather than the Juggernauts. I actually tried looking up some info about the game, and found numerous comments from people who said they also couldn't get past that stage. So thankfully, it's not just me. So it's bad, but I'll say this, it's not the worst game I've played on Game Boy Roulette. The music, while repetitive, was okay, the graphics weren't bad, and most importantly, there was at least some kind of creativity being put into the game, both in the games and the dialogue. I was expecting to revisit an all-time bad game, but it really wasn't that. That said, it is still a bad game. Unless you're a die-hard Simpsons fan, there is no reason to try this one. Yeah, it might not be the worst, but there's still nothing here to really entice you to play it. I think I still have some leftover anger. Anyone have a trash can handy? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Tune in again as we continue digging through the Game Boy Vault. I'm Brian J, and I will see you next time.